Alrighty. Peace to the black gamer who is actually the biblical Israelite. It is me, brother Micah, all right, representing Black Christ Gaming, here with another video for you. And in this video, I want to talk about why Negroes uh need to skip Avowed, man. Why so-called black gamers need to skip Avowed. Okay. I played you know, about 8 hours worth of this game already. Um, and man, I got some news for you guys. All right. Now, whether or not you know, the Most High has a standard for the so-called Negro to live by. Okay, the so-called Negro is the biblical Israelite, as I said before, and according to the standard that the Most High set up for him, everything he does is supposed to glorify the Most High God. Right? Now, this is a classic. I probably bring this out every video, but I'm gonna bring it out again. In case you guys want to say, "Oh, you're extreme, buddy." Well, no, I'm not extreme, right? And these scriptures prove it, right? Remember, God is black, Christ is black, the angels are black, and the Bible is for black people. That's the world's biggest secret. That's the red pill. If you don't get past that, you won't even be able to take in this information that I'm giving you, right? So with that as a foundation, I say these things to you, right? In a second, let me just make sure nobody calls me here. Yeah. Whether therefore you eat or drink or whatsoever you do, do all to the glory of the Most High, right? So everything that we're doing, we should do it to the glory of the Most High, man, including playing video games, man. Playing sports, watching movies. Let all these things be to the glory of the Most High God. If you're watching a movie and, you know, the movie is just gratuitous sex scenes and I mean just pure folly, man. Hey, honor God and turn that movie off. If there's some gratuitous, sinful scene that's gonna cause you to struggle, you're watching a film, hey, turn that movie off, man. You know, if there's a movie, depicting the Messiah as a so-called white man, you need to skip that movie, right? And so, I'm showing you guys from my experience playing Avowed why Negroes need to skip Avowed. All right. And the reason Negroes need to skip Avowed is because in Avowed, everybody is evil. There is no way to play as a righteous character in Avowed. All right. And I'm gonna explain why. Let me give you guys some footage here. Because I tried to play as King David when I just started this game, right? Um, and it just wasn't possible, man, right? Why? In Avowed, the story is that you are touched by one of the the by a mystery god, all right? In the world of I think it's called Aora, and this mystery god um allows puts manifests within certain visuals that you find on your character. All right. And whether or not you show it in the game, everyone notices how you look. All right. So far, I'm like, okay, well, it's a mystery God. It could be Yahweh, could be the Most High, right? If this mystery God turns out to be a demon, perhaps you can renounce that mystery God throughout the game. So I said, okay, let me give this a try. Perhaps there's hope. So as you play the game, you find out that Um, and spoiler alert, okay? If you don't want to learn, what happens in the game, I'm not gonna give you the details, but basically, but I'll give you the basics, and it's a bit of a spoiler. After about 8 hours of playing the game, um, you um are confronted with some demons, okay? Um, and the reason I call them demons is if there's a spirit talking to you that's not of the Most High, it's a demon. Okay, if you're hearing voices and it's not Yahweh's, those are demons. All right, so working off of this premise, this particular demon meets you and tries to get you to accept a gift from it, of which I refused. And then I kept playing the game. About, I would say, half an hour later, an event happened where I'm confronted with this very same demon that's been troubling me from the very beginning of the game. All right. And of course, I'm still here thinking to myself, well, perhaps there's a way to, again, resist this particular demon, which would glorify the Most High. However, there is no way to resist the demon. Beyond about the ninth hour of the game, you must accept the deal that this demon is giving you, right? And it's a blasphemous deal. I'm gonna leave it at that. It's complete and utter blasphemy, this deal. So, I mean, that was the wall for me. I was like, well, oh, done with this game, right? Because there's no way to glorify the Most High beyond that point. Okay, you must accept the deal from the demon, and you must blaspheme the Most High in order to continue past the ninth hour of this game. All right, and this is why Negroes, who are the biblical Israelites, should not buy a vow. Okay, skip this game, right? Because just like 99.9% of fantasy games um, made by Edomites, okay, so-called Europeans, who the Bible tells you are devils, demons, the old serpent, Satan, which just means adversary. Okay, they are the physical representation of Satan on earth. And you can find the evidence for that in Daniel 9:26, Revelation 12, verse 1 to 10, um, Daniel 7:18 to the end, Daniel 8:18 to the end. I mean, and countless other scriptures, man. Obadiah, the first chapter, First Maccabees, chapter 1, from verse uh, 1 to 42, right? First Maccabees, chapter 5, verse 3, First Maccabees, chapter 4, verse 61. I mean, it's all over the Bible, man. It's all over the damn Bible, right? Um, so they're the representation of Satan on earth. And so no matter, that's why most of the games that they create, just like most of the media that they create, is just to destroy your soul, man, to put you to sleep and make you think that it's all fun and games. You know, when you're giving yourself over mentally, um, to these demons, man. And once you give yourself over mentally, um, to anything that's not the Most High, you've given yourself over spiritually to these things as well, right? Um, and that's why, Negroes need to skip Avowed, man. There's no way to righteously play Avowed. Um, what do I want to bring up here? Let me rewind a bit. So it says, the Most High hate all abominations, and they that fear him love it not. And his name is Yahweh, it's not Lord. Okay, everywhere you see Lord, the damn demons who brought down these scriptures through religion, they removed the name of the Most High because his name is power. You know, it says down in verse 16, he set fire and water before thee. Stretch forth thy hand until whither thou wilt. See that? So what do you want, man? You want the fire or the water? You want life or death? Before man is life and death, and whether him liketh it shall be given him, right? So in these times, the Most High is extending grace unto mankind to give them time to repent and come and do righteousness under the tutelage of his holy priests, who he mentions in Psalm 147, 19 and 20, who he tells you in Psalm 147, 19 and 20 are the Israelites, man. The holy priests of God are not the Buddhists, they're not the Muslims, they're not the your damn seminary graduate, man. They are the children of Israel, the men. That's who he set up to teach you these scriptures, right? Israelites. If you're not learning under an Israelite, you certainly have no chance to make it. And even when you come and learn under an Israelite, you gotta be careful about what you learn and what you don't learn, and go double check everything, because the Most High tells you that a fool believeth every word, but the um the wise looketh well to their going, paraphrasing, right? So that's it, right? Oh, let me show you guys. I remember what I wanted to show you, which was the witches, right? The Most High is against all witchcraft, man. You understand? Exodus 22 and verse 18. Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live, man. So anybody doing witchcraft is not allowed to live. And yet, the oppressor, Esau, the devil, and Satan, the so-called white man, the European, the so-called European, the Edomite, this is his favorite thing to push. If you notice, in all his fantasy games, you're either working with magicians or encouraged to be one, man. It's all about magic, and magic is the the foundation of what you're doing, man. And you can't avoid it in 99.9% of his fantasy games, right? You want some good fantasy games to play that don't force upon you evil, man? Play the first Dragon's Dogma. That game is incredible and a great metaphor for fighting Satan and evil. And you can play Greedfall. You know, Focus Home Interactive actually is secretly one of the most, if not, uh, is one of the best, if not the best RPG maker on this planet. Why? Because they give the players a choice. They give them total choice in who they want to be and how they want their story to play out, who they are, and that sort of thing. They understand how to properly build RPGs, man. And if you're looking for games to be able to play righteously, look for games from Focus Entertainment, man. You know, thou shalt not suffer a witch to live, man. Right? And in another place in the scriptures, there was a time when one of our kings was cleansing the entire land of witches and warlocks, man. You know. So anyway, you know, I mean, with that, all praise to the Most High, um, via Yahweh Shai the Prince, right? All you Negroes, skip this game completely, you know, if you wanna honor the Most High God. All right. And with that, all praise to the Most High. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.